Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new UCL Showdown Forsberg card to review today. So, we're taking a look at someone that is 5'10" with a medium work rates, 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot while being a right-footed player. Do you have any traits? So he does have the outside foot shot trait, so, you know, if I ever get that angle where I want to cut inside, go for the near post angle, he should be able to hit those shots quite consistently. Now, this is the interesting part about this card is that you kind of hope that Red Bull Leipzig goes through for the upgrades of this card because he kind of needs them in different areas in regards to specific stats, right? So in regards to pace, he's got 91 acceleration with 85 sprint speed. So definitely something that you have to improve in my opinion. Shooting on the cards at 94 attacking position with 87 finishing, 91 shot power, 92 long shots. So again, another thing that you could definitely improve on the card. His base card stats for passing is pretty solid. You don't necessarily need to improve it, to be fair. In regards to dribbling, his dribbling is okay. He's got 91 agility, 92 balance. Now, I hate that I have to say that the dribbling is okay because obviously the stats suggest that it's more than okay, but it's just the way that the players perform in the game because of body type and because of base characteristics transferring over to these cards over here, right? So he does have 87 composure, which is another thing you do have to take into consideration. So, I mean, you guys know me. I look at the card, I'm going to give him a sniper because of the composure boost as well as the finishing boost. But what we're going to do with this card is we're going to actually use him on the basic chemistry style first because of the basic stuff that it actually gives him, right? It gives him the sprint speed boost, it gives him the shot power boost, it gives him some dribbling boost in regards to agility, ball control, and dribbling. I need to see what his base characteristics are like in regards to dribbling, because if he dribbles a certain way and he doesn't really do emphasis in certain areas, then I know that I could just give him maybe like a Hawk chemistry style, right? Boost the shot power as much as possible, as well as the finishing, as well as boosting the pace by a +5/+5, because obviously having the pace in these areas, especially in the cam position, is always nice to get into certain areas, because this guy is a medium work rated player, which should be like, the way that I would see it is that he should be more stagnant in regards to like movement pushing forward, but we'll see how that works out in the actual game because he does have 94 attacking positioning. With the basic chemistry style, it's actually giving him 99 attacking positioning. So a couple of interesting variables to consider when looking at this card for sure. But the way that we are going to be lined up is going to be our basic 4-2-3-1 as we normally do, boys. That's actually 5 and 5, 5 and 4. Bang, bang. Kamada's going to be up top with Coleman, Paulinho, Delaney. Yep, that works perfectly. Stay back while attacking for those guys. These guys can be like this. Stay back while attacking. Bam, bam. These guys will be on comeback defense because, you know, Forsberg does actually have decent stamina, so he should be able to do such a thing. Kamada will have on stay central, and we'll just play Forsberg like this in the 4-2-3-1 setup. So we'll see how he plays, playing in the cam position. I do think he's not going to be aggressive, but he could surprise me because of his work rates and because of his... Again, I always use the terms base characteristics because if you take a look at the stats of this card, a lot of the times they will perform to the stats and work rates that he is. So medium, I just expect him to be the type to receive the ball, play it, maybe go into empty space whenever he sees it from time to time because of the 99 attacking positioning, stuff like that, right? But that's going to be stuff that we notice in the actual game. And work rates, they make a huge difference, man, because when I used Martial's card, the storyline card, and it was a high-low work rated player, completely different to using his medium-low, man. The medium-low ruins that card, but the high-low makes that card, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how the medium works out in the cam position. This is like a cool team that my boy Paul has working out over here. I do like it. It looks very nice. So yeah, let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. All right, guys, let's see what this card is like. You need to improve dribbling. That's an obvious thing with this card. You need to improve the dribbling. So, you know, sniper chemistry style, marksman, sacrifice the pace, improve the dribbling. Oh, yeah. Improve the dribbling, boys. Oh, he is actually aggressive. Huh. Oh, didn't want to register the skill move right there. We move, though. Oh, he still has it. And it's how to play. Okay, so he is actually aggressive. Wow, so the medium work rates with the high attacking positioning will actually make him do those forward runs. Okay, interesting. Oh, response to my dribble as well. Okay. Good. Good. I really hope they do this more next year in FIFA 21, where players respond well to the dribbling that you do. Because a situation like that, right, where I make the initial pass, and then I'm dribbling in certain areas, and Forsberg is moving according to how I'm moving with the other player, it's a very, very important feature to have in this game in regards to how players move, man. It's a very, very important thing. Like, a lot of the Portuguese players that I use do not do that, and you kind of have to compensate a lot for it. If you guys haven't seen the gameplay for the Icon Objective card, be sure to do so, because that's exactly what I'm talking about right there, how players like Forsberg just don't continue to run forward if he doesn't need to. Like, he'll adjust his run to what you need him to do in that scenario, you know? And I do hope it's a more consistent thing next year, because players that have, like, 99 positioning in this game, like, still don't do stuff like that, so. See? He doesn't continue that run right there. Like, when I'm dribbling a certain way with Mendy, he will adapt his run to how Mendy is moving. See? Again, that's what I'm talking about. He doesn't continue that run aimlessly. So far, the only thing that I would really say with the card, guys, is it's a tough situation because he's definitely lacking in certain things in regards to him being a very good card, so you do have to rely on upgrades with him for sure. He's definitely an incredibly usable Red Bull Leipzig player regardless. It's just that, you know, for the specifics of nowadays, he definitely needs some stats here and there to be really good. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say if I would sacrifice the pace, because his characteristic is to actually run into the space. So maybe it would be something that I would actually have to sacrifice the improvement to dribbling and, you know, give him the hawk chemistry style so he gets the attacking positioning boost as well as the pace for him to be able to make the runs that he usually does, you know? But the dribbling is just, it's not like 100% there though, but it's something that you could compensate for. It's one of those things, you know? But even in situations like that, you know, with a sniper chemistry style would probably be more ideal. Nah, it's tough to say, man. I think I'd still give him the sniper because he needs the composure boost too in those like really tight spaces. He needs the dribbling boost as well. It's a pick your poison situation, really. Because in this situation right here, you know, boom. Starts to play a striker position, goes into the middle. Responds to me going downwards, makes that run upwards. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'd still probably give him a sniper, to be honest, man. Yeah, I'd probably still give him a sniper. I feel like because of the medium work rates, like, even if his pace is not completely up to par, he does still at least have good acceleration. You know what I'm saying? When people play like that, you just nice little sip of your Tim Hortons, boys. Yeah, I'd give him a sniper. For sure, man. Finishing boost as well. Finishing boost, attacking boost. Ah, but he makes those runs though, man. He do be making those runs, boys. He do be making those runs. Even in that situation right there, if I wanted to pass it across. It's a weird one, man. It's a weird one, boys. With cards like this, it's always like 3 specific areas of the cards that you need to improve. But obviously with chemistry styles, it's mostly like just improving 2 areas of the card. Little shield. Ooh, the shield dribble was really fast right there. That one was really fast right there. We'll take that penalty, boys. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'd sacrifice the pace. I would work with his medium work rates as long as his dribbling would be, you know, significantly improved. It definitely needs to be. It's he has too many like areas of where he dribbles where it's just like emphasize. Like, I don't want him to, you know. Super aggressive there. Wait for the run back. Bam, touch, shot from there. Ooh, hits the post in that situation. Okay. The percentage of the strike there is good when you have players that basically have like 99 shooting in every area. But with players like Forsberg, it's one of those things where you can kind of like analyze and see like, oh, maybe I'd want to, you know, give him the shooting boost so that's a little bit more consistent. And this guy's already playing like a douche nozzle. Welcome to the FIFA community, ladies and gentlemen. I really like his movement though, guys. He actually moves really, really nicely in the cam spot. It's just the dribbling. You need to improve it. It kind of feels like a Bruno Fernandes when he was at Sporting. I had to give him the sniper chemistry style for him to be good, but then I had to sacrifice the pace for him. You know what I'm saying? But I do like the way that he moves around the pitch. The medium work rates as well as his attacking positioning actually works really, really nicely. Oh man, it's always those. I never blame the player for that because the through ball passes in this game when they're so close to the goalkeeper in those situations, it's just a thing with all the players. I don't know why that's always a thing in FIFA. It's always done just enough for it to get to the goalkeeper in those situations. Oh, he hits the post again. So situations like that, two different posts, right? That's where you can see that you want to improve his shooting stats as much as possible, whether that be shot power, whether that be finishing. Maybe he doesn't have enough finishing on his base card stats that he has right now. One of those things, right? It's definitely very noticeable right now that if I were to boost that specific thing, he would need it. So I think the sniper would just make the most sense, man, because his base card stats for shot power as well as long shots isn't necessarily bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so final verdict on the Forsberg card is that he's pretty solid. You know, he's a usable card. That's what I would give him. I think that he needs an upgrade or two for him to be a really good card, though, because his movement off the ball is really good. I actually really enjoyed using him in the cam position. We're actually using him with the basic chemistry style. So a couple of things that we actually have to take into consideration is the fact that you are boosting shot power in this situation as well as a little bit of the agility. The agility boost that you gave the card, it didn't help it enough. And I think with the sniper chemistry style, it could be a similar situation, potentially, right? But I feel like you want to make the card as responsive as possible, and you want to have his finishing to be as high as possible to make him as usable as possible. Because, you know, he's got 91 shot power, 92 long shots. The composure boost is important. The dribbling boosts are important to make him as usable as possible, because I think his base characteristic won't allow him to move that quickly anyways, right? So I just think that if I had the finishing boost and I had the same shot power, I feel like he would finish more of his opportunities. Yes, you are sacrificing for not having sprint speed, and that's where you kind of hope that an upgrade kind of comes through for him to be really good. But it's one of those things, right, where I would sacrifice it because at least he has the acceleration to get into the positions. If it was opposite, where he had 85 acceleration and 91 sprint speed, then the card wouldn't be that great. But because the acceleration is higher, it's nice. If the dribbling isn't going to bother you because of his base characteristics being like that, then it would make the most sense, I believe, to give him a Hawk. People give him a Hunter. I think a Hawk would make the most sense because a Hunter, sure, you boost his pace as much as possible, but a Hawk, you give him an extra physical presence, right? So you can see that the physical boost that you give him with a +10 for aggression as a runner, he likes to run forward, right, in certain situations. The +5 in strength, +10 in jumping, but the shooting boost that you also give him as well as the pace boost, I feel like this card would be more noticeably, you know, relevant in game than having like a Hunter chemistry style because of the physical boost you give him. Because aggression with pace is a very, very big thing in FIFA that people don't really take a look at. But it's a pick your poison type situation because if you give him one chemistry style, then he's lacking in something else and so on and so forth. But for me, I would give him the sniper. I'd play him basically like I used to play Bruno Fernandes back in the day and basically take it from there. But is he incredibly usable? He's a usable card. He's not garbage, which is good, right? It's not like I always say Rafael Leão because Rafael Leão's card, for me, I just hated that card. I thought he was complete trash. And he's Portuguese, so you guys know I already have the favoritism with those guys, but I just didn't even think he was usable because his dribbling was just like, you know, so hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.